Anyway, oh yes, look, pay immediately. What is it? Hindrance. The players are hindered somehow. Up to the
Yes.
GM how.
Yes.
All right, let's go talk to Jim and ask him about his
Yes.
tattoo if he has one.
Got two. You guys are hanging out with Jim. He is currently, well, he was shining the silverware, but now he's standing next to the table and chair he was sitting at when you guys came in and looking attentively at you. He's in the kitchen. Nobody else is in the kitchen right now because they figured out that you guys are okay with them being elsewhere, but you don't want to be surrounded by them too much.
Hey, Jim.
Jim looks around for the strange voices that are coming into his head.
Jim, how's it going?
He checks in the oven real quick. Smiles uncertainly.
Jim.
Sarah?
Question. Do you have a tattoo? And I described to him the tattoo.
Sarah?
A circle, stars, and then like almost a bird inside. Empathy.
He looks at you like, sure, go ahead and give me empathy roll.
Got it by 30.
He's thinking, and he goes, no, sir.
Jim.
Yes, sir. He looks at you like he doesn't understand why you're so. Do you need somebody with this tattoo, sir? I believe that one of the manicurists has this tattoo, sir.
Do most of the staff have this tattoo?
No, sir, just the manicurist. I saw it once when she was working, sir.
Quite.
He looks really confused, like, am I supposed to be afraid? I'm not sure if he's wanting me to be afraid or not right now. I'm totally confused at this.
Thank you. We will go talk to the manicurist.
Would you like me to?
Have you seen this tattoo before on other people?
No, sir, not to the best of my recollection. It's not something I usually look for. Shall I begin looking for them, sir?
If you notice it on other,
well, she had it here, sir.
Yes, yeah. If you notice it on others, I'd be very interested to know.
Would you like me to bring her in here, sir?
Please, for I need a manicure.
Yes, sir. I'll have her bring her kit. He goes out of the kitchen and comes back with a young girl, not particularly attractive or whatever. She's wearing thick glasses. She's kind of brownish coloration, black hair. And she says, "You want a tattoo, sir?" I mean, he looks around wildly. Have a seat, says Jim. It will go so much easier. He mentioned that you wanted to see my tattoo and get a manicure, sir.
Sure, that's fine.
She's showing you a tattoo on her ankle of butterfly.
And your other tattoo?
I don't have another tattoo, she says, unconsciously placing one hand over the.
So as she's I thought, okay, cool, that's cool. Who did your butterfly? I let her manicure me, and as soon as her other, because you need both hands to do a manicure.
Yes, you totally do.
So eventually, as she does that, using prestidigitation, I want to turn her arm over so that it exposes.
Actually, that'll be closer to grapple in this case because you're not going to take her by surprise. Going, hey, oh, ha ha!
No, that would be grapple. I want to do it subtly.
You're trying
subtly.
Give me a prestidigitation then. Let's see if you're just
subtly.
Give me that fucking wrist, he says.
Do you want to re-roll?
No, because I got it.
Oh my
you got
God!
It. Wow.
Yeah, you can. She's wearing long sleeves, but you can totally see part of a circle sticking out with like little dots, and you're thinking, that's probably it. We could definitely chop off her arms now, or whatever it is you're thinking.
Does she have a watch on or anything? Or a
No,
bracelet?
no, no.
A ring.
Yes.
So then I want to take her hand and go, oh, that's quite a pretty ring, and turn it over like this and go, where did you? Oh, what is this?
Oh, that's just, she pulls her sleeve up a little bit. Dirt, sir. Sorry, sir. I'll see what I can do to clean up later.
That's really like I'm holding her hand.
She attempts to gently pull her hand back and discovers that it's pretty much in a vice-like grip, because I think you got a strength bonus, don't you?
No, I don't.
Oh, shit. Give me a
Ooh.
strength roll. She may just snatch that shit away.
Yeah, she does.
She puts her hands in her lap.
Huh. So that's not a tattoo then.
She says. Did you want me to finish your manicure, sir?
Look, if it's
Go ahead.
if it's something that you're ashamed of, that you
That's right.
something
That's
you'd
right.
show-
I was young. I needed the money,
show,
she
show
says,
your
going to a
parents, that's fine. We
stocking
don't mind.
So what does that affiliate you with?
No, she says.
What are you a part of?
Nothing, she says, coming up with the best one-liner ever.
Nothing.
You guys totally don't believe her.
Really?
Look, we're just interested. I mean,
We're both
I don't know
open-minded.
what you're talking about.
so are you a watcher?
She says. Take a refill, Chris. That expression.
It just popped in my mind. Like I didn't even think about it until bam, right there. I'm like,
Okay.
not all about that shit.
Refill your hand. You're like, she bursts into tears. Yes, that is the actual Watcher tattoo as well. Oh man, that's lovely shit. When you can get your players face palming and shit, you're winning.
So you guys are just are you affiliated?
She's bursting into tears right now.
It's okay. Everything's fine.
It's okay. She doesn't think so.
It'll be fine. I'm not going to tell anybody. Like, I was just curious.
She's doing the really ugly crying, if you know what I mean.
Is it real crying or is she trying to distract?
It's totally, well, distract. So, you know.
I was like, that's nice. So, like,
Jim's looking at you and he tries his roll and he doesn't care. He says, I'll get tea on, sir. He goes and messes with tea.
So, you guys have been watching for the talenting, and are you affiliated with White?
She says.
Oh, so you're what, a sub-member of us or something?
No, I'm not a part of the ass. I've got no ass. No. I'm not in the ass at all, she says.
I see.
I've never even touched the ass.
But you know of the ass.
Some people have claimed that the ass is there, but others say that there is no ass.
And what do you believe?
I don't know. There may be ass. I don't know what the ass is for, though. She bursts into more tears.
Right. No need to fake cry. We're actors. We know the signs of acting.
Jim's boiling the kettle. He's still in the same room working on the tea, but you suspect he may be restraining some giggles and shit right now. His shoulders are shaking a bit, or he's doing real crying. It's hard.
I mean, it's best to just be out with it.
No, I can't. I'll leave your service immediately then, sir.
Why?
No, I didn't say that you needed to do that neither.
She looks confused. But how do you know of the Watchers? No Watcher is ever going to tell you. Our ancient oaths forbid it. Oh, shit, she says.
See,
Damn your clever questioning. She seems to be crying for real a little bit now.
you can stay. That's fine. And talk, and report back. I just want to know, like, why exactly you're watching? Like, what is your goals? I mean, I know you don't interfere, correct?
Correct.
But, like, what is the goal of Watchers?
I can't really tell you. I'm sorry.
But if you get released from service here, I could just put a billboard up with that symbol on it saying, "Who's watching who?" And put your face on it.
You wouldn't, she says. You wouldn't.
I have the money to. I mean,
Well, yes, but no. You don't want to make an enemy out of us. We are not your enemies now. Don't make us into your enemies.
oh, I don't want to be enemies. I just want to know a little bit more information about you. Click. I take her picture. So,
No clear coat for you, she says. She angrily begins putting away her kit.
like, I couldn't have just taken that picture from the security that we have here. I mean, come on.
You have security here? She
Yeah.
looks around.
Yeah,
It's so
quite
good. You can't see it. I'll act.
She looks impressed.
I do so.
You can feel the conviction of his belief in the security systems there, Joshua.
And because he believes them, they exist.
She says, I'm sorry, but you aren't going to be able to get any of that out of me.
But you've already revealed so much.
If
What's a
you're-
little bit more? Especially if we're willing to let you stay so you can find out more information.
So, yeah, wouldn't you like to know a bit more about some of the stuff? I mean, we know stuff about this whole situation it appears you're not aware of.
I'm sorry, she says, if you want unanimous consent, you'll just have to ask somebody else. Jim looks at her, raises an eyebrow. She gets up and is taking...
Wouldn't it help you if you got some more information in regards to...
No. She says, if you want to keep me on staff, I'll stay. If you want to release me, I understand. She sniffs loudly and takes her kit and leaves.
Okay.
Says Jim. He sets down the tea. Shall I release the young lady from service, sir? And screen everybody else for those marks?
No, that's fine.
Shall I secretly keep an eye out to see who has that mark, sir, and report it to you?
Yes, that would be fabulous.
Mm-hmm. That would be very useful.
Very good, sir. Do we need to watch ourselves around them?
No,
Don't think so. I think, as the name suggests, unless they're deviated greatly from their initial goals, their whole aspect is to watch.
I'm sorry, did you say the deviants like to watch, sir?
Deviate from their original goals.
I see, sir.
They would be, unless they've deviated or they've... I mean, chances are there's going to be splinter groups and stuff, but I believe that their intent is not to interfere, but just to watch and record.
Very good, sir. Well, many people watch you, mostly in films and TV. And of course, Handy is a big favorite of my nephew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
Hmm?
All right. All right.
He serves the tea and then stands over there waiting for more orders and stuff. The half-shined pile of silverware sits on the table.
Okay, interesting. So the question is, were they set up by us as a means of, well, as watching and passing information on unknowingly, or are they completely separate?
Well, both of you guys take 2 cards each as you have fulfilled one of your many, many goals. Yes. They may be watchers for the S, but then who watches the S?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The All-Seeing Sisterhood's new theme song should be Baby Got Back.
Alrighty.
All the younger players are wondering, what the fuck is he on about now? Old people shit? Is this old people shit, Grandpa?
Yes. So that's taken care of. I still wouldn't mind going to Furryville to find out more about these tarot cards.
Yeah.
And also, I wouldn't mind knowing, because I don't think you might have gone into the sewers in Furryville, but I have not. Have you been there lately? Is there anything like
Not lately.
Is there anything that's there that isn't anywhere else? Because it seems like most places have a little bit of something in the sewers that the other places don't.
When I checked them out, they were just more modern than the town above, and I found a gate that led, at the time, I ended up in the village, and I also worked out the nearest entrance, which came up in like about 100 feet away, that came up in someone's cellar, and I paid them money to allow me access whenever I wanted. There wasn't that much more. Yeah, that's pretty much the most of my explorations of them at the time.
But here's another thing. Brown seems to have gained in power. So I'm wondering if there's other things afoot there now.
Quite possibly.
Especially since he has more, it seems, of a magicalness to him than some of the others. Like, clearly Indigo's all technology.
Yeah, and presumably it was because of Brown and the shifting of the sewers that created Brown that freaked Indigo out and caused Indigo to leave the sewers.
So, I mean, even if we just go there and check it out, I mean, it's easy to go from here to there and then back here again with the barbershop.
Yes, that's right.
So, to me, that's nothing. I mean, that's whatever, you know?
Yeah. And we can check out a couple of things. For example, we can check out underneath the embassy if it matches up to what we've seen in Cyberpunk and in here. That section of sewers, we can have a quick look to see how close they align.
All right, so let us go to the barbershop here. And
well, before doing that, I just want to swap out some gear.
Oh, do we want to bring some gold, like that 5K bar of gold with us?
Yeah. I was thinking it might be worth. I mean, well, actually, no, I don't need to worry about money over there now. After setting up a couple of patents and the desalination plant, money's rolling in over there for us. So unless we want to buy out the town or something, but from a finance perspective, we don't really need to shift money across there. It's more potentially shifting money from there to elsewhere for use in the future.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'll do it anyway, just because
You never
I
know
wouldn't mind
when you
getting
need it.
practice with that.
Yeah, it's worth having.
I'm thinking, nope. That's 6.
You guys are in the kitchen. Please let me
As I
know if
said,
you
I was
succeed
going
on
and
your
getting.
spell.
I was going to get changed
Yes,
and swap stuff out.
yes. Chris did not tell me he was wandering on to somewhere else. So, did you succeed in any of that going? Yep.
No.
Yep. Cool. Jim waits to shine silverware, keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't want anything, as you seem to be playing hide and seek with yourself and winning every time. He doesn't say a word. He just looks at you as though he is used to your foibles and eccentricities.
There is one more thing I wouldn't mind doing before we go there.
Yes.
Well, no.
Jim looks at you and raises an eyebrow. He's left, sir. You may be able to find him in his chambers, he tells you gently. Would you like me to take you there?
No, that's fine. I'll wait for him.
All right. Eventually, Joshua comes back in after getting tooled up and possibly putting on old clothes because he knows that, yeah, he's dressed for sewer exploration.
Got
You
it.
are not.
I will do the same.
Right. Now he leaves, and Jim just stands there and he regards McKay as though he's wondering if McKay will begin talking to Dr. Fulton while Dr. Fulton is not in the room. He waits patiently to see if his life will be complete.
That's all right. I will move elsewhere, Jim, so that you can do whatever it is you want to do. So you don't feel the need to.
Not at all, sir. I'm delighted to wait.
No, it's all good. Yeah. And in regards to the missus, do you think some additional staff in the kitchen helping out may?
Well, her duties are not too impacted by the PTSD, sir.
No, I'm more thinking about the addition. As I said, the additional people
They would
messing
be
about and the
appreciated.
demands on.
We could
Food at
do
different
with some more staff in order to take care of your staff, sir.
Yes.
The household staff, that is.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to Doc about it. We might have to talk to Elliot about the fact that him having these additional people here is going to require additional staff to deal with them.
Well, if you would like them to only be at the theater or wherever it is that you go, I can put in that word for you if you wish.
Oh, it's not for me to say. I'm not one of the B grades.
Oh, I'm sure soon you will be, sir.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It
shows the eternal fucking slap fight.
Yes. It's
Give me back my hero points.
More up to Doc and Alex. I'm sure Alex quite enjoys being waited on hand and foot by multiple people.
I don't know. I've never seen him interact with any of the other people, sir. He just ignores them.
Oh, does he?
Yes, sir. Ah, here is Dr. Fulton now. Dr. Fulton comes in. Yeah, if you'd like, you did find a T-shirt you don't remember buying saying sewer power or something like that in your closet. Yeah, fine. Anyway, so, right. He's dressed in shabbier clothing, ready to go spelunking or die trying.
All right.
Jim looks at you expectantly, Doc.
Well, we will not be needing. You can go about your business and do what you need to do.
One thing that came up in conversation, Doc, is that the potential need of additional staff to take care of all the hangers on.
I thought the hangers on were the staff.
Oh,
They can
no,
think for
sir.
themselves.
No, sir. They
No.
are the extra staff. We would need, if you wish to continue having them here, we would need extra staff in order to take care of that staff, sir.
No, if we're not here, they can GTFO.
People pop in and out seemingly random, sir.
Well, if the studio allows us to have more people to take care of our people, that's fine. If they don't, they need to GTFO.
Yes.
I'm not
that's
them out of pocket.
Well, if you wish to make do with studio hairstylists and such, I can talk to Mr. Elliott, and then you will not have staff here, aside from myself and my wife, when she is not screaming and trying to claw her eyes out, to assist you, and it would just be us. But when you go to the studio or theater or wherever it is you go, then the studio staff would take care of you.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, very good, sir. Excuse me, sir. He goes out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Give me listen rolls. Two closed doors between you guys.
Yep.
I put on my headset.
Excellent. You do hear Jim saying, "Excuse me, yes, I have instructions for you. You are all relieved of duty. Please report back to the studio for reassignment." Yes, no, this came from Dr. Fulton himself. Yes. No, please put down the beer. Do not shotgun the beer. No, I see. Well, yes. We don't want to tell Doc Fulton about the last little trifle that you had, do we? Good day, then. I said good day.
I said good day, sir.
Right. They all fuck off. Hooray! Jim comes back looking happy. He says, I do wish to request one or two additional maids to keep up with the ever-increasing number of bedrooms.
Yeah, I was wondering about that just because of the increase of the size of the prop house.
Yes,
you
sir.
may need additional people to assist with
Yes, sir.
cleaning and removing of blood stains and
yes,
glass from ninja jumping through, etc.
And maybe an additional cook for when my wife is having one of her little turns.
Yep. When she needs to rest.
Yes, exactly, sir. Very good, sir. It shows his wife in a fucking straitjacket. Too much sand loss. So, cut to you guys go from that place to a different place. Would you like to take your car to the barber or get a cab to the barber?
Cab.
$50 later, you arrive at the barber. God damn, cabs are expensive, you think. It's a good thing that you're rich and working on becoming richer. Wait, shit, I still don't have a script in the movie for the big money, you think. Meh, fuck it. And you guys arrive there at Clem's Barbershop. Looks like a nice kind of old-timey barbershop, very comforting.
It's known as Furryville. I mean, is that what we call it when we get our shave?
Well, it's Genovia is the
Genovia
is the country.
Okay, because I just keep calling it Furryville.
Yeah, Genovia. I mean, they're beast. They refer to themselves as beastkin.
Okay.
Genovia. Looking back through old notes.
And I have a... Okay. Good.
Yeah, it's Genovian San Angeles, basically.
Okay. So let's get in the chair and go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You guys walk into Clem's. Hi, says Clem with his big friendly mutton chops. How can I help you? What can I do for you?
We'd like a shave, please.
Certainly. Where are you going back to?
You didn't ask us if we wanted a hot towel.
Would you like a hot towel?
Yes, I thought the hot towel and us responding yes to it was
It is
part
part
of
of it. Logan fucked up.
yeah.
He says,
That's what I
where,
thought.
where are
Oh,
you
hang
going
on a
back?
minute. Who are you? What's going on here?
That'd be fucked up. A hidden
Yeah, I
Clem.
immediately thought something was afoot.
Both of you guys take a card for being on top of shit. He says, where are you going back to?
Genovia.
The
Error,
future.
he says.
Furryville.
All right, he says.
Beastkin. The Beastkin.
Right. He says, all right. And you guys get there and hot towels are put in your face and you never see each other again. Now, anyway, you guys both get the hot towels taken off by a much changed Clem. What is he here, an aardvark or some shit? Let's see.
I can't remember what he is here.
I will find out because
I don't know if I've actually used the barbers here. Because we've always been traveling elsewhere via Clem.
Shit. Blah blah blah. Blah blah Clem. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, and Doc, apparently Vex is now at the embassy as well. The salamander.
Oh, that's cool.
I have been advised.
Downtown barbershop. See barbershop folder. You bastards. Right. Aardvark it is. Aardvark Clem. Yay. So, who knows?
Out
maybe
of curiosity
fucking
here, is there anything in the back room?
No,
Because as far as I know, we're the first humans to turn up here.
yeah, you definitely fucking nailed that. Just the kind of things you'd expect to see in an old-timey Western barber's back room.
Yep, beautiful.
Nothing unusual here. No dead bodies with their skin removed yet. Eventually, if the woman with no name figures it out, then, bad things. So you guys head on out of the barber shop. Clem waves goodbye to you.
Like them.
Actually, does McKay want an actual shave too? Because, you do get them occasionally. Yeah, that's why I figured. And Chris, you want one?
Sure.
All right, you guys get actual shaves and stuff. He's a good, steady barber. And then head on out.
And down to Vrez, I should say, the knife maker.
All right.
Is a couple of doors down.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's really close by. As you guys are going out, people are like, hello, Mr. McKay. Hello, Mr. McKay's friend. Hello. And parents are bringing their kids up to fucking, and they want to touch you and shit. It's everybody's interested in and seems very well disposed toward Australians. And apparently Doc Fulton has become an Australian without even noticing it. This is how nationalism works. It just creeps up on you and makes you into whatever nationality. Yeah. So you guys go over to the knife place, and the badger behind the counter nods and smiles at you. When a badger tries to smile, it's really kind of unnerving.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Ambassador.
Good day to you, sir.
Yes.
So, yes. How'd you go?
What?
How did you go?
How did you find out about that?
Well,
I see. Well, I had no idea, but we had to put spice back into our marriage. We've been together for a lot of years, and we didn't think anybody was watching. And she seduced me, she did. I mean, she was my wife and stuff, but still, I didn't expect to do it there.
Did it help? Did it bring back the spice in the marriage?
Oh, sir, I still have the bruises.
Good to hear.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Can I interest you in a blade? Something else to put into somebody else.
Well, that is what I'm here for. The blade you're making me.
Logan looks around. Oh yeah, you gave him a bunch of money, and he was attempting to make what? Better kukris, yes?
Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
And I gave him some dragon hide for the if he managed to make a good one for the handle.
Let's see how it turned out. Oh. Here,
Okay.
take it. This is the best thing I've ever made in my life. I am so happy. Right.
Lovely.
Normally kukris do D6.
Yes.
This one does a non-magical D8. It is on the awesome side of kukri. And at last,
Lovely.
you are approaching regular sword damage. You doubt that even the man standing next to you has a finer weapon than this.
He probably does.
Who knows
Lovely.
what kind of shit Doc has got up to? Ever
My
since he took the
continual
DeLorean.
investment of funds into this man has finally paid off.
Doc, stop bouncing your foot. You do it every time you think about your new toy that you want to use so badly. So, right. The guy is relieved. He says, would you like me to try to make do you have more dragon hide?
Yeah, I had a heap of offcuts that could be used for
I can
hilts and
try
stuff.
another one if you wish to leave it with me.
Yeah, go for it.
Right. If he gets an air crit, I'll be fucking impressed. But there you go.
Won't know until you try.
Got a fucking lovely ass kukri with the fucking dragon hide and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
I'm
impressed.
Trying to work out how to describe it. It's not a superior kukri because I've already got one of them.
It's a fucking D8 death kukri. There you go. D8 death kukri. Yeah. It's so sharp that it can not cut itself. Yeah, something. I don't know. So it's amazing. It's awesome. It makes you happy. You know you're going to put it into your extra dimensional pocket, and then Doc Holt will cast a spell, and it will go the fuck away forever, and you're going to be delighted.
Next is to pick up the Dragonhide Duster.
I don't believe he made a roll on that yet, did he?
Yeah, he had. That's why I only had the scraps left, because after the tanner,
he used an entire hide to make a small coat for you. It was awesome.
after the remote, there was enough for. There was offcuts after the multiple fumbles made by both the tanner and the leather maker.
I'll tell you what, roll a D8 to see how many more kukri attempts can be made by the knife guy with the dragon stuff that you've got left.
Yep.
Good luck.
1.
There you go. All right. He's currently working on the last of the dragon hide. Apparently it just got used up like a
I'll use one of my rerolls.
What? No, you're fine. Don't bother with that.
Yeah, not that it makes any difference, just for the flavor of it. 5.
There you go. You know, it's amazing just how little use you get out of an entire hide of dragon.
Yes. These townfolk.
That was a big ass dragon too.
Wow.
That was a wall bashing down dragon.
And Alvin and I did a really good skinning job as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't harvest its teeth and try to make daggers with those teeth.
Yeah. Tried that. No good.
Oh.
Well, we didn't do the teeth. There's a dragon claw sitting in the embassy. A dragon paw, which is why it was 3-legged.
The teeth in the head got used for something else.
Yes. Yeah, the teeth in the head were gifted to the princess.
Who later got a good writing.
Yes. Alex strikes again.
That was such a fucked up episode.
Yes,
I'll bet Pete didn't do that. That was one was called.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, I was pretty much just picking up the Dragonhide duster, and then off to the embassy to dump crap off and say hello.
No problem. You feel rather
Check the
fetching
size.
in your Dragonhide duster and stuff. People are impressed seeing that you're wearing Dragonhide and stuff. But everybody's friendly and polite. This is kind of almost the antithesis of the cyberpunk area. You know, you guys are well respected and well liked here. People aren't trying to kill you. You can breathe the air. I mean, sure, there's some shit smell and stuff from these weird lizard things. They're constantly shitting on the streets and stuff. But yeah, you get over to the embassy. Basically,
we did things to help them out. So.
Oh yeah. It looks like all the lots around got bought up. The elven kids are. Oh, give me a strength roll, Pete. They're doing both of us are flinging themselves onto you, like jump up and for a hug type thing. And I'm curious to see whether you fall into Doc Fulton. And
yeah, that made strength by 30.
All right. They stagger you, but by God, you managed to keep both of them, and you don't have to fall.
So, speaking of which, what is the girl's name? It was not something I could get out of them originally because I kept failing my Latin roll.
Aha. Well, you do have a Latin translator with you as well
Yes,
now,
exactly.
but they have learned English, but they speak with the filthiest mouths ever. They address each other as fucker and stuff like that. It's like, hey, old fucker. Yes, we have another cocksucker that's staying in the bedroom. Shit like that all the time because of their fucking English instructor. So they're the filthiest mouthed 11-year-olds or whatever you've ever seen in your life because they don't know that these are bad words at all. Let's see. Let me find out the girl's name here. Let's see. Alana. Yeah. That is Elwyn and Alana.
Mm-hmm. And they don't have a triplet now, do they? Somebody else didn't find a starving elf in the woods and bring them back here?
Not yet, but if they do, see, then what's worse is they're obviously brother and sister, but they claim they're not. And because their facial features, like somebody hit the male selector on one and the female on the other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's not right. Ahoy is delighted to see you guys. Chris, you okay? Drink more coffee, you bastard. That's what you get for working 10 hours yesterday.
So,
I also don't know a lot about what's going on here, so I'm more soaking in because I've not spent a whole lot of time here.
Well, the last time I spent time here was actually with you, Doc.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Basically,
it's a zombie invasion that we dealt with. That was the last time I've really been here. Yeah. And because then I chased after you when you went mad and fled through the gate.
Wait, so...
So you know just as much as he does.
So that's pretty much the last time I was here.
You went to Fa, right?
Yeah.
You were with me in Fa. Okay.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah. Lumsey, Right,
well, because we crashed into the airships, and I wasn't sure if you had done anything, or
no. Well, we jumped on the flying. We jumped on the flying carpet. We ended up in the rigging of the princess's ship, and then suddenly I was in post-apocalyptic world.
Okay. So curious, is the flying carpet in the embassy?
I got no idea. That's what I'm curious. Good question.
The kids don't know anything about it, but basically the embassy has gotten huge and it's going to be super well made. Later, Pete will get me a nice description of it that I can tell new players when they come here and are freaked out. Huge Australian flag, gate guards, etc. Basically, it's kind of like those fine old British establishments. Plus, you have the local analog of Jim working here along with his wife, and it's like,
and Delma.
She's not around for some reason.
Mildred hasn't been here as well, has she?
Doesn't matter. It's a shadow of the other.
Yeah. That's what I'm
And
assuming.
this is a further shadow. So this one would be affected more so than the other one. What we need to do is find out which is closer to the real version of San Angeles, is what it comes down to.
Yes.
So, whether he's right or wrong, it's some good paranoid rambling to give each other. Ahoy just cocks his head, looking back and forth at both of you guys, and goes, "Fuck you guys, how you been?"
Good.
"Fuck you," say both the kids happily. "Peace."
So, Ahoy.
"Ahoy," he says. He hops up and down,
Doc,
and then a big lizard comes out and goes, "Wah!"
Hi, Brett.
It comes over and like headbutts both of you. It seems happy to see you.
Scratching behind his ear?
Try not to get
I don't
burnt.
think lizards have ears, but he's super hot. So,
yeah, they do.
Do they?
Maybe ear holes. There'll be a small ridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're trying to do this without burning yourself. So, because he is always hot. He's a fire lizard, a fire salamander, actually. So awkward. But he tries to bump you guys on the part of him that's covered with asbestos, which is really not a good thing either. But
Yes.
Yeah. That's all that he got made was asbestos, which is humans know is super bad for him. But whoever made him the asbestos sweater has not gotten an upgrade for him yet. That's not, deathly poisonous. This is the Old West. We like to keep shit deathly poisonous.
So, is there any scraps of that stuff that your jacket is made out of left?
5 scraps.
And it's all just scraps, like nothing you can really make out of it, right?
Make a knife handle.
The tanner and the leather worker botched. We had enough to make several suits of clothes, all sorts of different things, holsters, blah 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 blah, hilts, etc. etc. I was lucky I even got a duster out of it.
Could they patchwork that together to make a sweater for him?
No,
Weeks looks interested.
Possibly.
I'd like a second sweater. This one's really starting to fall apart. Part of it goes, just falls off.
Possibly.
It would also be thinner, and it would be more protective, I think.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are always coming in with strange clothes and stuff. Do you have access to anything else that would help?
Potentially. I wasn't sure. Well, the last time we came here. The last time we came here, stuff changed. So that's the thing. Oh, that's something I was curious about. When we use the barber shop, does stuff still change, or does the barber shop shortcut that?
Shortcut. Veeks looks at you as though you may be quite mad, but he still likes you. So he's amused by your craziness.
Stop stuff from changing. We just have to be careful not using stuff too far out that's going to cause MIBs to turn up.
So, Logan, question: like, if I ran back to red carpet and came back, is that a big deal? Do I have to go through all that stuff? I run back to red carpet, I grab a package from there, and I come back, and I take the pants out, and I say, "I'm going to put these pants on you. We'll see how this goes. What do you think about that?" To the salamander.
The salamander has pretty stumpy legs. McKay's just sitting around. Looks like he's just sitting around chatting with the elf kids and stuff. McKay, roll your Latin. They're trying to work on your Latin.
So, Logan, these are the pants that always fit and are always clean.
Oh, and they're always cold, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay, that will not make you comfortable, but give it a roll.
Do you want me to roll to put it on him or what?
No, I want you to give me an essence roll. Lower's better. I'm fucking with space. It just shows from the outside the front of the embassy coming down and rocks and shit. And it just shows like a huge fucking mushroom cloud above the city.
I have a reroll, and I'm playing it.
I've got a reroll as well if
boom,
needed. That's better.
Right. It ends up becoming a full bodysuit for him that for some reason he can't figure out is completely comfortable to him. He literally rolls around on his back. He's so fucking happy.
Well
I'm not
done.
sure if he's trying to destroy it or not, but yeah, he is fucking delighted. Chris, refill your hand. That was fucking brilliant. So, and you didn't destroy the entire world. Good for you.
Do you have any crappy cards?
I think I do. Let me bring them up.
Behold the card play.
Etiquette plus 20, dodge plus 20, immovable.
They can all go, it sounds like.
Yeah, I don't think they're.
The Beaks will come out.
Toss whatever you don't want, and then we'll just start giving you cards.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the immovable. Keep the reroll. Get rid of the dodge plus 20. Get rid of the etiquette plus 20. And I'll keep the assistant plus 10. Yeah, I've got an assistant plus 10, so I'll hang on to that.
Okay, so how many? You got rid of 3?
Yep.
I only see him with 2 cards left, so he should be able to take 4, yeah?
No, but
Well, if
I
you only
only
toss
had 5.
3.
Ah.
I only had 5 cards.
Ah.
Yeah.
I got it.
1,
2.
Oops.
2, and
So fucked up. Oh, yeah.
Lovely.
you know what? I'll keep that. This might be a good place for that because it's more of a combat-y type area.
Well,
Okay, and just so you know, I do have a retrieve at this point.
Oh, lovely. And yeah, with the replenish you passed to me.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Cool.
Lovely.
so, right. Everybody seems to be very happy. It shows the entire cast going. And yeah, it's a really nice big embassy. Before, when you saw it, it was small. It's like a government building in the old country type of deal. You follow me? A lot of fucking stone, probably some columns and shit. It has yet to be determined. I expect Pete will not only write me up something I can read, but he'll also have various pictures, graphs, charts, maps, and possibly actually build it in real life. So we'll see how that works out.
Yes, sure. Where were we? That's right. Ahoy, the word. When last we were here, you were attempting to teach us air magic.
Yes. Did you ever learn it?
Not yet.
And you know why?
Because you haven't taught it to us yet.
Because you're rotten students. He starts doing the popping up and down. Oh, he stops and looks. Right, Doc Fulton begins popping up and down. Bird begins running or hopping around his cage in mad circles. His cage has gotten pretty big now. He's slowly expanding his.
So, are you feeling better about life? Do you think you could go outside yet? How do you feel about that?
And let's work on magic, says the bird, trying to distract you.
I fumbled my avian psychology. I surround him with pictures of the outside. This helps.
He's on one side, just twitches for a while.
Excellent.
Class is canceled. He keeps mumbling.
I keep murdering him. I didn't know it came back. You're an immortal bird. Sweet.
Yay. He lays there twitching, Pete. It appears that Doc Fulton is actively trying to keep you from learning any air magic. That combined with the dispelling of your other spell, you're beginning to suspect that he's trying to make sure you are not the best wizard around. Let the good times roll.
Perhaps that's enough with the pictures with the bird. I think he's
laying on his side. I'm going to need a bird psychology roll on him to bring him back from what Doc did to him. But Doc can't do it because he's the one that put him there, which means it's all up to Joshua McKay to heal his fragile bird mind.
Joshua McKay, how to teach him about avian psychology. I fumble.
even the elf kids are appalled at the kind of things you do.
I think like you know, like sometimes in when you're doing psychology, like when the therapist is like talking, they have like a representation like a doll. So I have like a fake bird, and I started hitting it on the table. What do you mean? Oh, it's pining.
It's a Norwegian blue. They stun easily.
Wow. Right. After sending the kids, eventually just cover the cage and then throw things at Doc Fulton for a while.
Good.
Well, now that they've been given the nod, it just shows like what they're doing, the whatever we can find to throw at them. So
no knives, no sharp objects.
They say,
put the cookeries away.
They try their English rolls. Nope. Just Doc Fulton go, woo! Give me a dodge roll just for the whole thing there. One dodge roll, whole thing.
Got it. My third.
All right. Yeah, it appears that you can hold off 2 11-year-olds. Well
Sweet.
done, you stud.
That's actually a pretty formidable thing sometimes.
Yes.
I'm sure many parents out there would agree. So, right, after doing battle with the 11-year-olds, they eventually
have
give
anything
up.
Specific you need to do right quick while we're here?
We will cook you food. Yes, says the girl. We will go cook you food. They turn and do the creepy leaving thing.
Yeah, no. No, there was nothing particular. I mean, yeah, it was pretty much pick up my knife, which I've been waiting on for several weeks, and the duster, and check.
Well, I was gonna make coffee right quick, which will